Hello, princesses. Welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. I have been saving all my empty beauty products to share with you guys, hanging in this Dyson store bag in my closet. Funnily enough, I just have to tell you as a side note, this little bag from a Dyson event that I went to for work kind of means a lot to me because I think I went to this event like two days before the COVID really hit here in Los Angeles, and we all kind of shut down and stopped going out. I think it was the last work event I was ever at. So the bag means a lot to me. And right now it is holding my empties, which are mostly skincare items. And I thought we could talk today about what I've gone through and used and what I've really enjoyed and will repurchase or have already repurchased and what just really isn't worth the money. There's so many great sales going on right now with Black Friday and all of that good stuff. And if I release this video when I think I will, it's probably Black Friday today. So let's talk about what we got here. Let's get into the precious Dyson bag. I will start with an empty of NeuLash. I have already repurchased this and I have a backup from the Nordstrom sale, but I would check Nordstrom for this. I do have it linked below. This stuff is great. So what it is this works for, I like the eyelash one because it can also be used on eyebrows. NeuLash does make a serum just for the brows, but I like this because it can be used on both. So let me just show you in this empty one what it is. So it is a little, if you can see that there, a little brush. So you brush this. This is not used like a mascara. You brush it along the top line of the lashes. It also kind of drips to the bottom, so you don't really need to put it on the bottom unless you want to. And then you can brush it even into your brows. It is a lash growth serum. I absolutely love it. Doesn't mess with the color of your eyes, you know, which some say can happen with some of these. This doesn't do it. I use it every other night now because I'm annoyed if my lashes get too long and hit sunglasses and stuff. I don't like that. So once you reach the desired length of your lashes, about 6-7 weeks in, you can go to every other night if you'd like to. Totally up to you, of course. I think it really, really works. It's worth it. They make teeny ones, they make big ones, and like I said, they do make it for your brows as well. But if you get this one, you could use it on both, and you will see a difference. If you haven't ever used a lash growth serum, I encourage you to try it because you would be amazed how much easier it is to put on mascara and how it completes your look so much more. I had really stubby eyelashes before, and this has made a huge difference. So I already am using a new one and have a backup. But so that's a good one. I kept that in the trash for you guys. Lancome Bi-Facil. Lancome Bi-Facil is, of course, an eye makeup remover. This is empty, but it kind of comes and it separates. You shake it around, put it onto your cotton swab or reusable swabs if you have those too, and you can get your eye makeup off after you've washed your face, and it will take off the extra kind of black goopy mascara. There's nothing this won't take off while still being very gentle, and that also, everything here will be linked below just to make it easy for you guys to find it and purchase. And this is a great product to remove stubborn eye makeup, and it will take anything off. Like I said, I use it after I wash. I have a few of these in here. This is kind of a really inexpensive product. This is the Bare Republic Mineral Facial Sunscreen. Now this is something I do not use on an everyday basis. This is thick. It supposedly does not leave a white cast, but it does really, especially the way I put it on. If I am going out for a bike ride or a walk or something earlier in the day or even in the sun at all and not wearing any makeup or anything, I just put it on and just smoosh it all over my face. I mean, I will even have it like caked around my nose because I do not, if no one's going to see me, I do not care. I just want to make sure that I'm protected from sun damage. And this is really comfy, non-irritating, inexpensive. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it at Amazon. I think I linked my Ulta link below for you to use. And I use it up really, really quickly. There's quite a few of those in here. They're great. In fact, here's another one. And here's another one. I use a lot of them. This is a few months worth of empties though, but I use it a lot. I have a few of these in there too. This is the Olay Regenerist face cream. And I actually had this in my empties that I did quite a few months back. I don't use this on the face. I love this product. I would use it on the face, but I love this as a hand cream. So every night after I do my skincare, I take this and I just really coat my hands with it, and it keeps my hands so soft. It's not incredibly cheap, but it's cheaper than a department store fancy hand cream, and I think does the same thing and protects and keeps my hands looking smooth. And you know what, there is an aging that happens to your hands. I used to always walk around wearing gloves outside because I just am so scared of getting old looking hands. I shouldn't say that, but it's true. But it just, you know, sometimes it looks too silly. There was people that were always like, what's with the gloves? And so I just try to use sunscreen on my hands now, but at night I do use this. It keeps it really soft, and I think though it's not meant for that, I think it's good. All right, in here I have, and there's two parts of it. Pardon me while I pull around for it. This is the one part, and I'll show you the other part when it comes, of the two-step goddess cleansing ritual from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the kind of oily lemon. Some of it's left in there if you can see that at the very bottom. And it takes off the makeup, and then it's followed by kind of like a black tar kind of mask thing. I'm looking for it in here, can't find it. I will in a moment. It works. It gets your makeup off. I am not overly enthused by it. I try a lot of cleansers, and I have a lot of cleansers in here in my Empties. This is not one that I repurchased. I'm not unimpressed with it, but I'm not impressed with it, if that makes sense. And you cannot buy this alone. Some people like this and not the second step, which I'll show you when I grab it. I mean, it wasn't bad. I used it up quite happily, but I have no need to repurchase it. Let's be honest. CeraVe. CeraVe is a great, great brand. They have facial moisturizers, they're preferred by dermatologists. So this is the CeraVe SA cream for rough and bumpy skin. Did you know that this existed? You know, sometimes either on your hands or especially on this part of your arms, it can feel a little bit bumpy, or on your legs or thighs. Sometimes even at other parts of our body, this CeraVe will absolutely help that. It's a big, nice, generous tub, and it comes out in a nice cream. You can even put it on your legs. It will make everything nice and smooth. I think it has like salicylic acid in it, so it really is good for the skin, and it makes it really soft. I have gone through many, many, many of them. I took a little break and stopped buying the CeraVe product, not because I don't love it. It really does smooth any bumpy or rough skin. The reason that I took a little break from it is, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you, you know, you get out of the shower or the bathtub and you're all sparkling and clean, and you put on your moisturizer and all your good stuff. That night or the next morning when I would shower again, I would be scrubbing and I would notice that there was a film. You know, like a film where it kind of comes off and you're like, ugh. So I get that it makes a protective barrier and it smooths, but sometimes that film that it can leave on the skin, I find a little gross. I don't know if you've had that happen. So this does really work for bumpy, rough, dry skin, but use it sparingly because it will leave a little bit of a film, especially if it's used day after day after day, and that can get a little weird feeling. Let's talk about this Sol de Janeiro product. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Nude Cream. Now, we all know the Boom Boom Cream, right? The orange Boom Boom Cream with the heavy scent. It's a beautiful scent, but it's a heavy scent. So this is the non-scented version, and I had to try it because I wanted to try something without a scent. That goes without saying. I have no issues with the product. I have an issue with the packaging. This, they went with a pump, whereas the Boom Boom Cream, you twist off the top, kind of like the CeraVe, and reach in there. This is such a thick cream that it never came through the darn pump. So I lived with this, taking it off, and then this doesn't come off. That was it. It's been a while since I've used it up. So this here does not separate. This does not pull off. The only thing that comes off is this. So I had a lifetime of using it by trying to store it upside down and then reaching my hand in there to get it out, or trying to kind of like scoop it out with this and put it in my hand. I did use it all up, as you can see. It's a very nice cream. It is unscented and doesn't interfere with your fragrances, but I don't know why they didn't think through that. It is too thick to ever come through this, and therefore is a pain in the tush. And I definitely do not recommend that and will not repurchase that. Maybe if I had like depotted it into something, what a pain. I mean, like I don't want to get a moisturizer and have to immediately depot it. Here is the Fresh Sugar Lemon Lip Balm. This is a lovely little lip balm. It is scented, it is clear. I put it on in the morning. I have super, super dry lips, folks. And so I can get addicted to lip balm and use it too much. I actually made a whole video on lip balm addiction. I'll link it below if you want to check it out, because I was addicted to lip balm, it's true. So I would just use this in the morning, and it is a very, very nice lip balm. The lip balm market is a little bit of a crowded one, folks. I enjoyed it. I will not be buying it again. It didn't blow me away. But if we're going to talk about lips, this is the Tatcha lip mask. This is some good stuff. So I will use this interchangeably with a Lash lip mask. I don't know which one I like better. I might like the Tatcha one a little bit better, actually, but I have some Lash I want to go through first. This is a Kissu's lip balm. And when you put it on like a mask at night and go to sleep in it. You can put on a lighter layer and just wear it as a balm. But I try to restrict my balm use because I get a little too into the lip balms. So you can coat this on a really thick coating at night. It comes with this little spatula, this little gold spatula, and you go in there and you can spread it on your lips, or, you know, and it's so nice. In the morning, it's actually still on there, even with lips as dry as mine. Probably because I talk too much, you'd think. At any rate, I really like this, and I'm out of it. But I gotta use my Lash up before I buy more. One has to have some sort of restraint. This is the Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm. I'm mixed feelings about this, but I think I'm missing it. So, and you can see it's well loved. Look, I mean, I got it wet and the sticker's peeling off. This separates a little bit. Like, I like this product better when the seal is really broken and you're really down in there. And it is an oil-based, like, first cleansing step to get your makeup off. It's really nice. It never irritated my skin. I actually saw I saw something, I can't remember who it was who did it, who said it had some ingredients in this that could irritate skin. I've never found that to be true. In fact, I have less blemishes and stuff when I was using this to clean my skin. So I think I'll order another one. They're super inexpensive. Good Molecules is available on Beautylish. I like it once you've kind of broken the seal. It can divide a little bit and get kind of a thicker wax with an oil. So you kind of have to be able to mix it in there. The only other issue is it will take off eye makeup, but it can be a little thick, and sometimes you get that slightly cloudy eye look after you've washed your face for a little bit. Boy, I'm not talking it up, am I? I'm not trying to put it down. It really is quite gentle on the face, and it removes makeup very, very nicely. I just I wanted you to know there are some side issues. They're not that big of a deal, though. Here's another Regenerist Olay that I used for my hands. SK2. This is the Essence, the SK2 Essence, which is controversial. Some people don't like it and think it's a waste of money. I love it. I've tried it, gone without it, missed it, gone back to it, tried to go without it, missed it, gone back to it. So I already have one. My current one in use is actually almost out, and I ordered another one at the last Sephora sale. So I'm well stocked. What I do with this is I use the Essence in the morning. So when I get out of the shower or after I've washed my face, I just slap some onto my skin, dry skin, freshly washed dry skin. Just let it absorb in, takes a second, and then I do the rest of my skincare. I don't know, I feel like it makes my skin look clearer and healthier. I would like to say it might be in my head, but I actually don't think it is. I think it does work, and I definitely miss it when I don't have it with me. More skincare. This is another Tatcha product. Sorry, I should have put them together, but I'm just reaching into the bag and pulling them out as they come. This is the Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. This is what I'm currently using. This is the used up one, but I have a new one over there that I use to wash my face every night. This is my first step in my cleansing routine. Takes off all my makeup, and it does an absolutely beautiful job. I use it with the other Tatcha product, the exfoliating Tatcha product, second. So this is part of a routine. Whenever I use these kind of oil-based cleansers, I always follow up with a second. I followed up with the Tatcha when I was using the Good Molecules, and I followed up with the second version of the Charlotte when I was using this one. But currently, what am I using? I am currently using my replacement for this, but I also think I'll go ahead and replace the Good Molecules as well. Here's something I'm not going to buy again. This is the StriVectin TL Advanced Tightening Neck Cream Plus. I'm really lately into making sure my hands don't age and my neck and décolletage don't show signs of aging. And I bought this and used it, then I used it up, I missed it, I bought another one. It's kind of pricey. You know what I'm doing now? I'm just using my current skincare. I'm using right now Sunday Riley skincare, and I'm just running that down my neck to just kind of see if I could avoid buying an expensive neck and deck cream. How many of you have used this? Tell me what you think. I kind of do think it worked, but it's probably in my head, because any skincare you use on your face, you should be able to use here too. It's very sensitive skin, but so is the skin on our face. So I have not purchased another one of these, and I'm not planning to, but I linked it below if you want to try it, or if you could tell me what you think of it if you've used it. There are a few neck creams out there. I've tried them all. I thought this one actually was the best, and it's available at Ulta. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Night Cream. Boy, is this one controversial. I have gotten so many messages. I have a Charlotte Tilbury skincare video that I did, which I will also link below. And it talks about this magic cream. And I have gotten a lot of comments. You either love it or you hate it. This stuff is thick. You can't put too much of it on. It's almost got a consistency like Vaseline, really. And when you put it on your face, if you put too much on, it will be sticky and yucky and oily. I kind of like that though. It doesn't make you break out. It's nothing like that. I have sensitive skin too. I just love to sleep in it because in the morning I can kind of still feel it on a little bit, and I just wash it off. And I really feel like it protects and hydrates my skin overnight. In the winter time, I use this and a much heavier moisturizer during the day. In the summer, I just use this at night and no moisturizer during the day because it's so hot in Southern California where I am during the summer. So I'm a huge fan of the night cream. I have another one I'm using now and another one waiting. So this is part of my everyday routine. The scent doesn't bother me. I don't really know if it has maybe has kind of like that botanical skincare scent. It's nothing overpowering. Let me know if you use this or if you hate it, because boy, opinions are very divided. Speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, the Magic Serum Crystal Elixir, I have 2 used up bottles of, and there was a third that went in my last trash report. I like this stuff. It took me a while to get used to the scent, which I found overpowering and then simply became nose blind to, as the expression goes. I feel this made my skin look really crystal clear and really pretty. I am a fan of this magic serum. Am I using it currently? No, just because the very nature of what I do every day is to test out products. So I had to kind of give it a rest to try out a few other things. I'm doing the Sunday Riley now. I have some Drunk Elephant. I have another company that I'm working with to look into their skincare options. So right now I'm not using it, but do I recommend it? Absolutely. And in the skincare video that I'll link below, I even talk about how much I like this. And I had a lovely viewer ask me the other day how I'm feeling about it all these months later. Still really liking it. We'll definitely go back to it. So I don't know why, but my little second step Charlotte Tilbury just seemed to get lost or thrown away. I don't know where it went, but it is in my empties, as is the exfoliating portion of this Tatcha, which they both kind of must have ended up in the trash. I don't know how, but they did. So that is kind of the current skincare that I have used up in just the past few months. It's a big pile right in front of me now that I have it all out of the bag, and it is going to finally go bye-bye in the trash, and I will start accumulating more to talk about. But I hope it gave you a little bit, hopefully, of some inspiration or thoughts about your own current skincare routine. What do you have multiples of in your trash? And what from my stash here would you like to try, or have you tried? And you can share some thoughts with us below. I have put links to all of these items below in case you would like to shop from this page. If any of this inspired you or you want to take a further look at it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already done so, the highest compliment you can pay me is to subscribe to this channel. Happy Black Friday, happy shopping, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.